Need to tell Professor Fig about the troll attack. Oh yeah, the troll attack just happened. Let's find Professor Fig. He's in here, I bet money on it. Professor Fig! I'm close. Dude, playing without a minimap sucks. I'm gonna be honest, playing without a minimap is actually impossible. It's actually impossible. Dude, I was correct. Bro! He's right in front of me! What is that? Professor Fig. As if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student in Hogwarts, a 5th year if you can believe it. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help him acclimate before terms begin. I have assigned the task to you. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Or Weasley. Professor Phineas Nigelius Black, headmaster. I was correct, chat. Look, he's in here. Bro, my map sense is actually insane.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me.
Interesting.
And he would have had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
I'm not a gardener, chat.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
So, about the goblins at Gringotts. I want to hear about what's happening there.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
Probably is.
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
Interesting. How can you be sure about that? I would be suspicious.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription.
Okay.
When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment.
That looks like Hogwarts.
It's a map of Hogwarts,
yeah,
to be sure. But I do not know
something
where
there.
It leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise. And a bit beyond.
Okay.
I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find.
Wait, he's gonna send me alone?
Well. But
what?
If our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous.
So you go by yourself.
I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything.
Okay.
Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me.
That makes sense.
I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Awesome. Absolutely awesome. I'm gonna cut him off. Ha! I'm first! Nope, you cannot leave. Yet. Listen, brother. You leave when I say you leave. I'm planting a foot down now. I'm teaching him who's actually in charge, okay? Alright, you may leave now. Bro, what is that? How am I gonna memorize this path? All right, so I'm gonna go right, left, find a staircase, up, or right, left, right. Okay, I don't know. My intuition says that the dude is right over here in that doors. My intuition says this is the. Hey, out of my way.
What are you up
right
to
here.
Now?
Is this it?
Just to discuss.
Bro! Yo, we're experts of Hogwarts. Holy crap. We are Hogwarts experts. Look at that. We found Professor Hecat. That is gamer skills. He does it again. I absolutely do. Who needs a minimap? Talk to me, Professor Hecat.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Incendio.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell.
Okay.
Handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs.
Or burning people.
And, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Yes.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
You send me an errands? Bruh.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Win 2 rounds in the crossed wands. Complete a round of spell combination practice with Lucian Brattleby. Okay. I'm down for that. Alright, this is battle number 2 of the twin wands. We did the first one. It took a little bit of practice to learn how to wand, but I'm a wand fighter now. I know how to fight wands. I'm an expert at wand fighting. Where's the little dude? Talk to me, brother.
Glad you're back.
I am back.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes,
This is not grandma close, chat.
Lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm absolutely ready for another round. Let's do it.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Oh, he said the same thing I did.
Are you dueling with a partner?
Chat, I am a solo duelist. Listen, I don't need no partners, chat. I solo it. Imagine needing a partner.
I'll be dueling solo.
That's right.
Then let's get to it.
That's Giga partner. By myself.
Ready to get thrashed?
Get on my level. You're not ready for this. Wait, how do I dodge again? Wait, 3v1? Bro! It's fine. I will 1v3 it.
Accio.
No! Scammed.
Come on. Accio.
I can't see. Bro, no! All is fine.
Accio.
Act like a winner.
Levioso.
The wrong person.
Levioso.
There goes the one. Accio. Levioso.
Give 'em what for. Levioso.
Accio. You're better than that. Levioso.
No! Wait, D is the wrong hotkey. No, bro, no! Tab G to heal my butt. All right, listen, that was pretty close.
Oof. Glad I didn't bet on you that round. Care to go again?
I'm going again. I'll try it.
Is that all you've got? Levioso.
Levioso.
Accio. Accio. Potato. Stupid one.
See, Stupefy didn't work. It didn't work, chat. I got scammed.
Levioso. Stupid one.
See, it didn't work. Stupefy doesn't work.
Accio. Stupid one. Levioso.
Oh my god. No, I clicked! I clicked!
Accio. Potato. Stupid one. Levioso. Accio.
Oh my god, I'm dying.
Accio. Levioso.
Peace! Everyone's down. Easy win.
People can't watch the duel.
Get my level. absolute mega giga
Bravo.
player.
I
Nobody can
gave
beat
it
me.
my all.
You did indeed.
That's right. That's right.
The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning.
That's right.
Or at
Piece
least
of cake.
surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the Godstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
Bro, I'm so good at dueling. I just want to stick. Wait, what do you?
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
I know. It was a good fight. What about
Could
you?
have gone a bit easier on me.
Nope, no chance. It was 3v1. What do you mean, bro? It was 3v1.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
Perhaps. All right, we're gonna learn Incendio, chat.
Resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Yo, what's up?
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found
Absolutely.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Yes, indeed.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant.
I'm a fire expert.
Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand.
I want you to look at the
steady.
speed, chat. Look at the speed. Maximus Speedus. Absolute natural. I don't miss. At maximum speed. I have Incendio now. Burn the books! No? Rip. That's a really cool spell, though, I gotta say. Bro. Levioso! Triple hit! Accio! Into fire! Pace! Roll into more! It's over. It's over. One more time. Roll, hit, 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 hit. Throw him up in the air again. Bop, 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 bop. Burn, baby! We're just gonna juggle you to finish it off. Loomis! Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Loomis sucks. Okay, that was less cool than I expected. That was I don't know why I expected it to like shine in his eyes or something, but that was pretty trash. All right, what's the next quest? What's my I gotta go here now. Oh my god! I mean, you know what? I'm just gonna believe in myself. Bro, we're actually learning Hogwarts. We're learning where. Bro, we're learning where stuff is in Hogwarts. See, this is why I don't like the minimap, because I would never pay attention to where I'm at. I would never learn where things are.
Ah, there you are.
I'm learning the map. What's up, brother? Talk to me.
Sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
True.
So
Offensive.
I hear.
Offensive
She
magic.
tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand.
Absolutely.
You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer.
No problem.
So, shall we proceed?
Let's proceed.
I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Bro, get wrecked.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
I'll do it on my own,
But
don't worry.
Professor, we have no choice. It would be unwise
I'll
to
do it.
provoke our illustrious headmaster further.
No
I
problem.
shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
All right. Talk to Sebastian. Now, where is Sebastian is the question.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Is this...
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes,
I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
Okay.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying
Nope.
about. Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years.
Okay.
You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
All right. I'm down for that.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them.
Okay.
I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
The word grappler, what? So where do I want to go? You guys want me to turn this in? I'll turn this in. Is this her? It is.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
It was pretty easy.
Did?
Yeah.
How?
No. Here's my logic. If I tell her, she'll solve the other ones and take the prizes from me.
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
She's upset. But, like, his tone is wrong.
You should have worked it out on your own.
True.
You have nerve. Especially since I'm the one who told you about it
Not
in the
true.
first
I
place.
saw it before you did.
Imagine solving a riddle that I mentioned and then not telling me the answer. Practically competing with an elder to see who's a more infuriating know-it-all.
I wasn't a know-it-all. You're just upset that I'm better than you. Yo, what's up, Cressida?
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right.
Okay.
I may be in a spot of trouble with the
I
library.
was just going to the library.
You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books.
Teach me.
My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
Okay. That is amazing.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank
True.
you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of
problem.
a new
I'll get 'em.
student looking around.
No worries.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Yeah, I'm going to the library
I'd
anyway.
very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
In terms of quests, we have the library quests, secrets, and this is also the library as well. Wand handles in gold. Okay, nice. So double library quest. Oh, hello. Sebastian.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are.
Mm-hmm.
You promised me an explanation for what happened in the 3 broomsticks.
True.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Listen, I've known this guy for literally 1 day. You don't spill top secret information to somebody after 1 day of getting to know them. That is a weak mindset. The only person I can fully trust is the guy who saved my life, which is the big-nosed wizard. That's all I got. He's your BFF. It's been 1 day, brother.
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So,
True.
why were you looking for me?
I might need him to
find
distract the
something for
troll next
Professor
time.
Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
Mm-hmm.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
That's right. That's right.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And
Tell
tell
no one. What kind of question is what if we get caught? You literally just brought up the fact that we should do this, and now you're complaining about what if it's about... Bro, stick with your guns. What kind of question...
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
These options, dude.
See there? That's the door we need to reach.
Easy.
And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to scribble.
You distract them, I dive in.
Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be.
Nice.
Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light. Just as long as you keep your distance.
I read the
and
books.
stay
I was a
quiet.
fan as a kid.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free.
Sounds legit.
Give it a try.
Here comes the speed. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Boom, baby. I'm way too talented. Insta learned the spell. Insane. Use it to avoid being detected in off-limit areas. Got it.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Nearby adversaries will sense and then investigate suspicious behavior. Being caught by authority figures resulting in quest failure. Okay. Pretty easy. Bro.
I shall pretend I cannot see you.
Nice one. I like that. That's the library, right? What if I distract them by activating the mermaids, and then when they look at the mermaids, I run behind them, chat? This is genius. Yes. Easiest game of my life.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
I'm good, don't worry. I need that. I need that book. I have a quest for that book. Chat, those are my books! That's the side quest! Priorities. Priorities. Where's the librarian? Bro. Sebastian. Which way, brother? I don't know where the forbidden section is. Now what?
Got it. Only 4 more to go.
I can stay invisible while I do that? It's pretty sick. Okay. Can I shoot Accio behind this? I wonder if it'll work.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
It auto-opened the diary, bro. It didn't even give me a chance. Now that I've looked, I might as well finish reading it. I was debating whether I would read it. I told myself I would be respectful and not read but it opened it in my face, bro. Like, it opened it in my face. I've already read the word today. I might as well finish it. Today was a good day, that is, until Gareth splashed whatever ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfectly stewed lacewing flies. Had to empty my entire cauldron to start all over again. He's a menace. Thinks he knows everything there is to know about potions. Disrupting Professor Sharp's class. I'm utterly convinced that if he wasn't Professor Weasley's nephew, he wouldn't have been Arbroath Smokies again tonight for dinner. Alright. Did I get all 5 books? Now, where's the last book? Oh, I got all the books. Chat, we already got them all. Whoever said that I didn't get them all is lying. So this is where the lock is. Maybe I need to pickpocket. What's her face? Where's she at? Maybe I can pickpocket her, chat. Maybe she has the key. Nope.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Smart. Good idea.
You distract.
What do you mean, why do you need a key? He just literally said why we need a key.
And I always keep my word. Trust me.
What kind of question would that be? Why do we need a key? Bro, I swear my character's an idiot.
Revelio.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
No, it's not Peeves, it's me. It's all good. Don't worry about it. The key, easy. I want to see what's in this box, bro. Ooh, uniform. Okay, okay. We got some upgrades.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book. Revelio.
Money. Thank you.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Nice one. Okay. The basic cast, well, undetected to lure authority figures and enemies to a desired location. Oh, that's smart. Okay. Aim mode. Wait, there's an aim mode?
Ghost.
Bro! How did I... I've been aiming like, see, with the middle of my screen, like, this'll hit the top. See? Bro, there's an aim mode? How did I not know that? I wanted that. It's armor. Is that a person? Why is a suit of armor? Oh, I could rattle the armor. Genius. Actually genius. Actually genius. Holy crap, I'm so good at this game. Turn around now. Bro, my friend's gonna get himself caught. Chest. That's a lock. I need pickpocket. I need a way to open these locks, bro.
Should be in the clear now. No need to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
You got a potion?
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after.
Bro.
Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
That looks pretty uncomfortable.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Hello, Mr. Hand. Alright. I should probably become invisible before opening this. Just to be safe.
Revelio.
So I can stay invisible while I watch. Interesting.
Prepare.
Hello?
Who have we here? Sebastian Seller and his new little friend.
Oh my god.
Alex exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides,
I like this guy.
I like having friends who are in my debt.
I like this guy even
now
more.
Go. Good luck in your search.
Cool dude.
Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Alright, let's do it. Let's investigate it. Yo. Bro.
Revelio.
Oh, that's a big chest. Dueling gloves? Legendario? That's broken. Dude, those are some sick looking gloves too. It's Hufflepuff gloves? I don't care. Discovered the secret of the antechamber.
Revelio.
I can repair this.
Reparo.
That's right. My years of playing Zelda games and stuff pays off. Ha! So easy.
Revelio. Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Holy crap, that's a lot of value. There's a lot of value.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
So easy! So attacking or taking damage, 10 plus hit combos will begin generating ancient magic power-ups. Okay. Collecting these will greatly fill your ancient magic meter and recover a small amount of health. Oh, wow. When at least one segment of the ancient magic is full, you can cast devastating ancient magics that deal massive damage and break shield charms over an enemy's head. Okay. Got it. Chest.
Levioso. Accio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Let's think about this. Okay. You know when in real life I'd actually walk across this? Never! Because what if it doesn't come back? What if I get stuck here forever? In real life, I would never walk across this board. Like, there's no way in my life would I ever do that, just because it's a video game. I'm just saying, I'm insane at video games. Didn't even have to. I'm insane. My reaction time is unfathomably insane. All right, we're good.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Hmm. So I just gotta hit it again once I'm on this platform, and it's gonna go that way, right? Yeah. It'll open. Okay, that's fine. That's pretty easy. Got it. Yeah, the puzzle's pretty easy. Okay, we're safe. We're good. Never mind. We're actually safe. Holy crap, dude. Listen. I was just trying to scare chat. That was not my real scream. I don't shout like that in real life. That was not a real scream, chat. It was a test. What do I get here? Bad scarf. What a waste of time. What was that? That was me testing my vocal cords to see if they were up for bad scarf equals money. That's true.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
I bet one of these is a trap. One of these. Oh my god, chat! We did it! We got a new hat! I'm so excited. See you later, gardener hat. I was lying this whole time. I also hated it. You were not the only ones. Woo!
Revelio.
Okay, we're gonna do some combat. I'm ready.
Levioso. Accio.
That's it.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Levioso.
No! Bro! Bro!
Levioso. Accio. Accio. Incendio.
I used my health pots. We're good. We used a lot of health pots, but we're fine. Bro, one-shotted me out. This is hard as difficulty. We're down to 3 health pots, unfortunately. It's fine. At a children's game,
It is a book after all.
This is hard as difficulty. You don't play in hard as difficulty. I'm the only person playing on this difficulty level. Mm-hmm. All right, what do we see? Okay. Rain. Nice. Okay. They're fixing the world. Interesting. It's a good wizard, doing good things. Global warming magic? Wait, what's she suspicious about? I wonder if she has magic.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach. Welcome.
Morganach.
Professor Rookwood, Professor
Interesting
McCraw.
name.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
That's the same girl,
I'm
right?
glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganock, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
Nice.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganock.
They mispronounced her name, bro.
To wield such magic,
Inconsistent.
you must first master all that Hogwarts has to
Morganach
offer.
was the first guy, and Morganach was
A
the second
magic
guy.
this powerful can
Disappointed.
do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Grep, are you gonna be a good wizard? No Avada Kedavra? Okay, that makes no sense. You think it's okay to lift someone up in the air, toss them around, pull them to you, and burn them to death with Incendio? But Avada Kedavra is somehow evil? But it's okay to burn people with Incendio instead?
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy.
I would in real life pop out and say it was me.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
I would pop out and say it was me.
Oh, Sebastian.
Because I have no record, right? I'd say it's my first time in Hogwarts. I wanted to explore. It was a stupid mistake. Bro, you're a coward. Coward! Coward!
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.